Hello, and thank you for joining me. Today I'd like to talk to you about my Burgundian Ordonnance Army. This is the army of Charles the Bold, or sometimes Charles the Rash. It dates from 1471 to 1477, a very short period of time, and it was uniformly unsuccessful in the three major battles it fought. First we see the Ordonnance Pikemen. These were instructed to appear in uniform, blue and white, the colours of Burgundy, and that's how they're shown here. This is based for Art de la Guerre, but I found it quite difficult to get 4 figures across on a 60 wide base, that I decided to go on a 3-figure frontage. Here we have the Ordonnance Men at Arms. They can be mounted, or as we can see here, they can be on foot. The figures, again periplastics, are nicely modelled and very animated, and I found that very difficult to get up on a 60mm wide base. Each of the individual bases has a standard. One of the key things, the colourful things about the Burgundian Ordnance Army is the number and variety of banners and standards that you can have. The third component of the Burgundian army were the archers, and here you can see them armed with longbows, pretty effective against mounted knights in this period. Combined with the other two elements, it should make a fairly formidable fighting force. Charles the Bold was an early exponent of the use of artillery, and here we can see 2 early cannons manned by members of his army. And in addition to those ordnance areas, you get a variety of skirmishers, in this case handgunners, and some crossbowmen. As an alternative to the pikemen and the longbowmen, you can mix those 2 troop types together in mixed units. I've modelled the front rank as pike armed with the bowmen behind, although some people prefer to have it the other way around. And more periplastics here. These are their mounted light cavalry. They're not particularly lightly armed, but they're lighter than the gendarmes. Nice models, and they add a little bit of mobility to what is a very ponderous army in many respects. And alongside those 2 units of light horse, Demi-Lancers, is a general. Again a Perry, but this time from the metal range. Not quite based. I haven't decided whether to go for a slightly bigger base than the one he's on at the moment, so I'm in a quandary as to how to proceed with him.